Hello guys, hope we are doing well. It's Ben back with another video. Bit of a interesting one today. The reason why it is so dark here is because people who are living in Bali know the power's completely gone out for the past day or so. So Wi-Fi, everything's been down, which is quite annoying for someone who runs an online business. But it's also been quite good because it's given me a lot of thinking time. So I wanted to just make this quick video off the cuff, kind of give an overview of what I've been thinking about the past couple of days. And I've seen a few videos of other guys, and I think it's really, really important to talk about your story, as in my story, because it was other people's stories and seeing what other people had done that gave me the confidence to do something myself. Because it's very, very hard to have the confidence to give something a go without seeing evidence of other people doing it. So I want to run you through now a quick kind of overview of where I was at and advice I would give to you if you're someone who is at a point in their life right now where they feel a bit lost, they feel directionless, you feel like you're maybe working a job that you don't enjoy and it's not something you could see yourself doing for a long time. You feel like you're kind of living someone else's life in a way. Or maybe you're at a crossroads like I was. You don't know where, you're making a big decision like I was, where I was picking going to uni or just trying to do my own thing. And you have that fear. And firstly want you to know that it's completely okay to have the fear, right? The fear is your friend, right? If you have that feeling in your head or in your heart or in your stomach that I'm meant for more, as cheesy as that sounds, I'm meant to do something different, then don't ignore that feeling, because not everyone has that feeling. Some people will watch this video and they'll click off straight away because they don't. And some people love their jobs and some people like working 9 to 5, and that's fine, right? This video isn't for those types of people. It's for someone who knows that they're capable of more, but they're unsure what to do. They're unsure what route to take, how to get there. And I think for me, my advice to you would be embrace the uncertainty, because that is part and parcel of the journey, right? You need to go through this period where you're unsure, because the difference between the guys who make it, right? Whatever make it is to you, the guys who achieve their goals are guys who ignore that fear and they do it anyway. Everyone feels fear. Everyone, even the biggest guys, the Iman Gadzis of the world, the Alex Hormozis, all of them feel fear with any big decision. But the difference between them and you and me is that they ignore those feelings and they take the action anyway and they go for it anyway. So you need to realize that if you're fearful about something, if you're not sure, that's exactly why you need to do it, because that's the make or break. That's the difference between the successful guys and the non-successful guys. Is the guys who aren't successful listen to that voice as if it's a good thing, as if it's, that voice is right. I need to take a step back. I need to not take this risk. I need to not make this decision. But that is the fear holding you back. Whilst the successful guys, they ignore it and they go for it anyway. And I know how hard it can be. Trust me, like in September 2023, I had just declined my university place. Actually, I declined it a little bit earlier, but September 2023, I wasn't making any money online really. I was making a little bit. All my friends from my school and my hometown were at uni, right? They'd gone to university or college if you're American listening to this. They're having the times of their lives. They were going out drinking all the time. They were meeting new people. They were in a new place. I was stacking chairs after weddings, working at a hotel part-time, making less than 1k a month, living with my parents. My girlfriend at the time just dumped me as well to add to the fun. And I was thinking, oh my God, I've made the biggest mistake. I had so much doubt. I was like, I've made a massive error here. I've made a big mistake. That was what was going through my mind. And I was fearful. I was scared. I didn't know what I was going to do. But you have to go through that. Like, that's part of the journey. You have to experience that. So if you're experiencing that right now, you're experiencing something similar to what I was, then keep pushing, keep going. Do not give up. Do not give in. Do not give in to the feelings of going back to the job, going back to the life that you had before, because if you do that, it's going to be the same cycle. Maybe you'll go back and maybe it'll be okay for the first couple of weeks, but you will get the same feeling again. It's not going to go away. It's an itch you have to scratch. You have to do something about it. Because if you don't, then you're just going to have that pit in your stomach for the rest of your life, knowing that you're capable of doing more, right? So embrace that feeling. Realize it's normal. Realize absolutely everyone experiences that feeling. And do something. Anything. Absolutely anything, because you're better than you think you are. You're more capable than you think you are, but you're not going to be capable if you don't do anything. You can have all the potential, but if you don't take the steps, take the action, do the things that scare you, then you're not going to do well. So listen to me as someone who's been through that period in their life and realize that that's part of the journey and you have to go through that. So embrace the uncertainty. If something is scary, if you have two options in front of you, one of them's scary, one of them's not, go for the scary option, because most likely the hard option is always the right option. The hardest option is usually the one that you should do with anything in life, right? So take that hard route and go for it. And if you do that, then I promise you, your life will change considerably and you'll get to where you want to go. I hope that was useful. If you want more content like this, drop me a follow or subscribe. And honestly, if you have any questions about anything, my DMs are open on Instagram. Just message me about anything. I'm more than happy to give you any kind of advice with anything. And it's not going to be condescending. I'm not going to look down on you. I'm not going to judge you, right? I just want to help, right? So if you want any advice with anything, then let me know. But the biggest thing I want you to take away from this video is that in order to get a result that other people don't have, you have to go through that period where people are doubting you, where you're doubting yourself, where you don't know whether it's going to work. So going through that period is called growth. That is growth, right? That is where the growth happens. So hopefully that was useful. I know it was pretty off the cuff, the lighting's terrible, and the audio is probably shit as well. But give me a break because the Wi-Fi's down. But yeah, hopefully that was useful, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.